Good morning, everyone. Good morning. The BYOB Morning Show is back again. And guess what? We welcome you all here this morning to our BYOB Morning Show. Good morning. This morning, we are going to be talking about how certifications get you paid. How certification gets you paid. We're going to inform, enlighten, and hopefully provide you with those awesome resources that you need to build your online business. As I said today, we are sharing with you all about how certifications get you paid. If you want to know how certification get you paid, go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com. Do it now. Don't wait. Do it now. And guess what? For those that share the most, for those that invite the most friends, use hashtag share. You will go in a prize pool for prizes that we will be announcing later this week. And don't forget, in order for that to happen, you have to make sure that you share the broadcast. Share because why? Sharing is caring. I am Rose Fauntleroy. I am going to throw this over to my co hosts for them to introduce themselves on this bright and crisp Monday morning.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, everyone. I am Kay Sean. I am so happy to be here this morning to come talk to you guys about turning your passion into getting certified and making money and making a living. It's time to start learning to use what we have, what's already within us, and making a profit off of it because most likely we've been giving it away and now it's time to stop and put a price tag on it and charge our worth and our value. I am so ready. I'm not even going through the program right now because I done already been through it, but I am just so ready to relearn all of this information because the more value you find in yourself, the more you're going to demand from the world and the more it attracts to you. I'm going to pass it on to my beautiful co-host.
Good morning, everybody. Chiquita Lindsay, and yes, we're talking about, as Rose stated, how certifications get you paid. Please share out the broadcast. Please invite. The most shares will get you a prize. Go ahead and be able to get into a position that you can get some of this $1 million grant money to be certified. So please share out the broadcast. Stay tuned. We're going to be telling you all more about that opportunity.
Good morning, you guys. I know I'm not looking like normal, but your girl gonna get her hair done today, okay? So, as everybody was talking, I was thinking about the real estate certification because at some point, don't we all get interested in real estate? Whether we're about to buy our first house, maybe look into a second home, maybe we're looking into a vacation house. At some point, every single one of us are looking into real estate. Mm-hmm. I'm not sure about y'all, but I like to know as much as possible about something. That way I can even challenge the person that I'm about to hire to make sure they know what they talking about, because nobody want to do something and then get, the bad end of the deal.
Right.
So even with that certification, if you guys were to get that just simply off of just being interested, right then and there, you can use that to benefit you.
You can.
You can.
You know what?
Just as simple as that. Go ahead.
You make me think of my dad, Ebony, and I told you before, Chiquita, my dad is a multi-millionaire off owning property. That's his money. Not me. That's his money. But I've watched people since I was a teenager because they watched him flip so much property over the years in such a high, rich community. they go to him like, oh my God, David this, David this. They think like he's the master of real estate when he's not, but he still knew what he was doing. And just if he knew that he could have gotten certified and packaged that information that he has taken 10, 15, 20 years building, and, you know, and not just give it away for free. He's in his retirement age right now, you know, in life, selling life insurance. You know, he doesn't, you know, he had to go learn a whole new trade, you know, to do that. But he could have just packaged this 20 something years of buying real estate that everyone comes to him still to this day. That's another avenue of income that he doesn't even know, but you only do what you know to do. So you just made me think about him when you mentioned real estate. Like, he missed out on millions from teaching because he gave it away for free.
Wow. So, you know, Kayshawn, you're right. And real estate is just one of the certifications out of the 12 that we have. Mm-hmm. But, you know, real estate, whether you know it or not, it still needs to be part of your plan, because not only getting the major house you're going to live in, real estate could be your retirement plan, like your dad. It will retire you. And this certification will show you how to do that, along with all of the other certifications. So please go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com and see all the certifications. Go and do it now and sign up, because we're getting close to the deadline to get that certification in one of those areas.
I'm trying to think about some of the other certifications that people are, you know, sometimes it's easy for us to see something and not fully understand how we can benefit off of that in our life. Right. And like all the ladies have said, we have 12 certifications. Real estate was just one of them. So it's 11 more outside of that one. But all of our certifications are here for you to be like, okay, I do this all the time. Maybe you're not even a real estate agent, but maybe you are, you know your area. I live in St. Augustine. It's an old city. So I have a lot of people that's always calling me, asking me about, oh, what is it like to live there? You know, what's the area like? Stuff like that. Maybe you are just really good. Maybe you just really know your city, because I've met them people that know their city. Benefit off of knowing your city. Even as simple as day-to-day tasks, like project management. We all got homes. We all are in charge of a home. Mm-hmm. How are you able to fit all of the things that you need to get complete in your day? Get certified for that. Because I know I've been to my girlfriends' houses that keep their stuff like lickety split clean, almost can eat off the floor. And I do, girl, how do you do that with more kids than me? Mm-hmm. Teach me your secrets. So certifications is just putting that on there. That way you can be like, oh no, I'm certified. And you say you certified, I'm saying how much? I'm not even gonna lie.
Questions, because like you said earlier, didn't you say you like to challenge people?
Yes.
So can't nobody come challenge you when you say you're certified.
Can I say how much? Because if you got certified, you got serious. And if you got serious, that means that you got something that a lot of people want. And if I feel like a lot of people want what you got, how much?
Well, yeah, and having that certification, and that's the thing about having that certification. It's not just a boost of confidence for you, because you know that you know what you're doing, you know that you know what you're talking about, but it also teaches you how to build that business and how to get clients, because just getting the certification in itself, yeah, that's a morale booster for you. But if you don't know how to take it any further than that piece of paper in your hand, it's not really, you know, that confidence level is not going to stick with you long if you can't grow it into something.
Right.
Right. You're right. And a certification means you can charge more. Also. Right.
That means you can charge more. It means that
you're certified, right?
You can grow that into something bigger.
Right.
then excuse me, y'all.
That's okay, Rosie.
The
We
devil.
know you don't have the corona. We
I
already
don't
know.
have the coronara.
You don't got it.
I do not have
We
the
already know. And so,
coronara.
No coronara.
Certifications in all those different levels. Even if you and especially if you've been in the corporate world, because if you know when you've been working a job for so many years, you do that job almost with your eyes closed.
Right.
You don't even really have to think about what you have to do. You just do it. And
Right.
when it comes to explaining to someone else how to do it, all of a sudden you may draw a blank because you'll just say, follow me.
Right.
But when you move over to a different area, when you let go or try in the process of moving over to your plan B from what your plan A has been for so many years that you do almost automatically, then your confidence level is not as great. You may not think that you can do as much and make as much with this plan B as you are with your plan A because that confidence level hasn't been boosted yet. But when you get this certification and you go through the program and you go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com and you sign up and have your interview and you go through the program and you start to see how you can apply, you can transition those automatic skills that you did in your plan A over to your plan B, all of a sudden things become clearer to you and you see, I really can do this. I really can make this work. And by the second or the third class, you apply that, you'll be making money before you even leave the program. So there's a method to this certification thing. It's for you, but it's also for the people that you're going to serve, because you're going to run into folks like Ebony who are going to challenge you. And that's what they're supposed to do, because when they challenge you, it's not so much a challenge. They ask you questions, and rightfully so.
Yes.
Rightfully so. Because you need to know what you're getting. And you need to know who you're getting and how you're getting them and how they can serve you. And that builds that confidence, that builds that worth when you move in that from plan A to plan B. And it keeps you on your toes to let you know, hey, I do know what I'm talking about. I'm damn good at this.
Okay.
I'm the rock star at this. So ask me all the questions you want.
You, Rose, you made me start thinking of how we sometimes we got to look at what we've been through and stop asking why. Or at least I have to stop asking why. Why am I going through this? Why am I suffering? Blah, 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 this and that. But then, you know, as I've been in this community and my mindset is changing, now I know how to package what I've been through, because a real business owner knows you're here to serve. You're here to serve those who need what you have. So by me serving to them what I've been through and being certified and them knowing that I'm legit, they're going to resonate with me more, because now, you know, I'm certified and I'm giving you me, what happened with that was in me. I didn't go create nothing new. All Coach Danielle did was take what was already in me. I didn't have to go learn nothing else, you know, pay for nothing else besides learning the new me, the true me, this new me. I say it's an awakening. And it's an undeniable feeling that each and every one of you can experience by going to www.blackwomenequalpay.com. There's still room. I think I counted it out. It was like 160 something spots. It's not that many spots left. You want to hear those words, I got funded, because you know your life is going to be changed and you're going to be changing someone else's.
Absolutely. I want to say good morning to our followers out here. Good morning, everybody. It's Cherie. Ola, good morning. Ola, good morning, Verlin. Good morning, Tisha. Who do we have over here on the scope? That's
Thank you
Periscope.
for joining.
Look, that's Periscope, y'all, not the scope mouthwash. That's Periscope.
Oh my gosh, I heard the
Who's on the scope this morning? That's the Periscope. Let's see, Keisha, Marissa, their Facebook. Good morning to you all. And remember, y'all, hashtag share gets you in the pot. Hashtag share.
Y'all want to miss these prizes.
Awesome prizes. And Sherry Inc. Good morning, because Sherry Inc. is over on Periscope, not the scope mouthwash. And she says it's Sherry Inc. What does the ink mean? The ink means girlfriend has a business, y'all. And it seems like she may have incorporated her business. You know what that means? She about that life. She about that money. So that lets you know that she's most likely about these certifications. So go to www.blackwomenequalpay.com. You see them scrolling at the bottom of your screen. We're looking for 100 life coaches, business coaches, fear fighting coaches, real estate coaches. You want to build that portfolio? Put you some certifications and some real estate together. You want to build that portfolio? Put you some passion and a business coach together. You want to build that portfolio? Get you a life coach, a life certification, or a business certification, and you combine that thing with a financial certification. You'll be unstoppable. You will be unstoppable.
Yeah.
So go do it. Go do it now. And don't forget to share out the broadcast. Why? Sharing is caring, y'all. And we need to know that you care.
We do.
You know why we care? Because we coming to you this morning about these certifications. We see and we know that the Coronora has been around for 6, 8, 9 months now. Who in the world would have ever thought that we would be still going through this right now? So that means for 6, 8, 9 months, some people haven't gone to work. That means some people haven't gotten a paycheck after maybe 3 or 4 months. Some people didn't get a paycheck from the beginning.
Or some people just sat around doing nothing at all, waiting on every day for the world to open back up, and you just wasted 8 months of your life.
And it hasn't opened back up. It's opened back up a little bit, but this morning when I was listening to the news, they're thinking about closing, I think, New York. They're thinking about closing the restaurants. They just opened them back up. They're thinking about closing things back down in some places because the levels of the Coronora, me and Cora and Nora, you know, we trying to stay apart.
Right.
I quit them. We're not together anymore. We separated. Their numbers were trending above 3%. Now, 3% may not seem like a lot, but if you let that get out of control, we'll be right back where we were before. So they're thinking about shutting some things back down, which means folks are going to be affected again. So it's time. If you have been in a place for these 6, 8, 9 last months where things have been really dicey, we're offering you an opportunity. We're offering you an opportunity now to apply for a grant so that you can get your plan B off the ground while you are locked away, while you're on, I like to call it house arrest, on punishment. So when you come off of house arrest, you come out of that thing like gangbusters.
Right.
So www.blackwomenequalpay.com so you can hear them words. I just got funded.
Yes, I just got funded.
And you're so used to applying for things and hearing, well, sorry, we can't help you at this time. It may be that the entity doesn't have enough money, or they may say that your credit's not good enough, or they may say that you don't have enough assets to show that you are credit worthy. of what you are applying for. Well, guess what? None of that applies over here. All you have to do is have the passion, the idea, and be willing to be coachable and change your mindset. And you're not going to change it overnight. We know it's not going to happen overnight, but just be open to the changing of the mindset, because that will open up a whole new world for you. Go now. Go now. Don't wait. Go and get that thing.
Go.
I got mine. That's the reason I'm sitting here this morning. You didn't see me coming on here willy-nilly at first. I worked my way through that thing. And now I'm sitting right here. I have some certifications.
And want more. I want more.
Oh, go get more. No doubt.
Because I need, and that, you know what I just thought of too? Since we've been on lockdown, look at what you've been doing. You know, a lot of people look at this as this horrible, oh my gosh, you know, my whole life. So even if you've been at home, what have you been doing? You know, the world is changing. There's going to be a new normal. What have you done to adjust to this new normal? You know, because what you've been doing for the past 6 to 8 months hasn't made you no money, you shouldn't be doing it. So if you know all year long what you have been doing is not productive because you can't make a penny off of it today, you still got time to do something for the rest of this year and do something that's going to make you some money. That's going to get you better prepared for 2021 if you have these goals, these New Year's resolutions. You have to put into action now. You want to talk about, 2020 was a horrible year, but 2021 is going to be so much better. Well, what are you going to do to make it so much better? Because it's what you're doing now. You can't wait till after you done did your toast at midnight, Happy New Year's, and then be like, okay, so what I'm going to do? You got to think about it now. You got to do something about it now. So you can be, yes, I'm going to hit this amount. I'm going to reach this goal. I'm going to get to this achievement because you put the work in. You're not just running your mouth. Stop running your mouth and let's do something and let's get something accomplished. And what I love about this community is not pay your 10% of this 90% grant that was given to you and we just going to take your money and then throw you back out there into the world. No, this is a community. We want 100 coaches for a reason. It's not just to say, oh, we got 100 coaches. No, we're going to show you how to make this money. We're going to show you how to build your brand because you're going to be a part of a community if you choose to stay. This is just the beginning, so get this certification because we don't just stop at getting the certification. We want to show you and teach you to make this money.
Absolutely. You know what? You said something that I left out about getting your certification because you have to social distance, stay away from people, whatever. This is teaching you a whole new way of doing it online. Online is not going anywhere. It's not when the world opens back up, hopefully in 2021. Online is not going to go anywhere. It's not like all of a sudden we're going to be released and online is going to shut down. It's not going to work like that. Online is the future of business. It's the future of business. Just like when there was a Blockbuster. Y'all remember Blockbuster?
Vaguely, but I do.
I
remember all the money they took from me.
Yeah, they didn't evolve though, so you don't see those blue and gold signs anymore.
Isn't Toys R Us did the same thing? They didn't evolve.
You don't see the giraffe anymore. They didn't learn how to take it online or to reinvent themselves. And getting a certification is like reinventing yourself, reinventing your business. And that's why now is the time. Because with anything, there's a process and it takes time. And why not do it when you have the time? because that's the one thing you're not going to get back is time. Even if we come out 2021 full force, and then we go back in for some reason, say in 6 to 8 months after that, you still can't get that time back. So you have to make every minute that you have count. And I say make it count by going to blackwomenequalpay.com. Look at the certification. There's 12 of them. 12 of them up front. But if you combine that thing, it could be 24, could be 36. And if you look at that and the knowledge that you have and you pair that together, think about what that can do for you, because there's someone out there looking for you, looking for what you have to offer. I promise you that they are. I promise you. And you would be surprised at the things that someone is looking for. It's not always that big thing. It doesn't have to necessarily be this big, gigantic thing. It just has to be something that you're passionate about, that you want to build into something. What y'all think about that?
Well, I wanted to say before we ended up closing out that sometimes we don't even understand how much we are needed. And I'm gonna tell you guys a little story. So on my personal page, I didn't realize how much my audience needed me to be better, if that makes sense. Like, all the content is there, the motivation is there, the rah-rah is there. But I had a lady inbox me saying, why don't you become a life coach? And when she said that, I was like, oh, that's a great idea, But this woman went over and beyond to find me a way to become a life coach, because she's seen that what I had was something that a lot of women needed. So sometimes your audience is already just waiting for you to get what you need to get certified.
I like it.
So go ahead and do that, because I didn't know. I knew I was touching hearts. I knew I was challenging women, but they need me to be a coach now. That's where I'm needed.
Yeah, you could be someone's answered prayer.
Yeah.
What that is. But someone is praying for that. Someone is praying for a life coach, a business coach, a real estate coach, because they're saying, I want to know how to do this so that I can improve my situation, so that I can improve my family situation, so that when something like this happens again, or even something less, I will not be stuck out here looking around, trying to figure it out. I have something that I can either partner with my job, because everybody doesn't want to leave their job, and that's okay. That's perfectly fine. That's perfectly fine. But they want to have something over here sitting on the side that they can build with.
Yes.
And to move to as their main thing if they need to. Because see, it's always good to have it and not need it, than need it and not have it.
You're right, Rosie. You're right.
That's right, Peter.
Right. So you can hear me? Great. There's a little delay, but we're here today to tell you about the grant money that's still available. And I want to iterate what Rose said when she said there's no credit. It doesn't go by your credit. This is a streamlined process. When we hear about grants, and I know you guys have probably been filling out for grants the past few months, and they ask you all this information, we're not even going to ask your date of birth. This grant does not ask your social security number. That does not ask your social security number, any of that information. It's a streamlined process. And a lot of people are scared to fill out paperwork. When you get some paperwork, and you're scared that maybe your credit's not good enough, maybe you're not good enough. So go ahead and go to Black Women Equal Pay, because this grant is available to every woman that wants it.
Absolutely.
You pick one of those 12 and you can get 2 certifications. It's that simple. because Free Women Grant co-founder Dr. Danielle Patterson Winningham wants to help every woman out there that wants help. I don't know any other grants where the qualifications are so low that's going on now. You don't have to wait to the end of the month to, like you said, to get that email. It's automatic. It's done quickly, and you can go ahead and get started while you're waiting on those other grants that may turn you down.
Right.
It's your share of $1 million of grant money. You don't pay this grant money back.
That's right.
But you got to have some skin in the game. So if you want it, you can get it.
You can get
How
it.
bad do you want to go to that website now? Because as Kayshawn said, the doors are going to close.
They are going to.
And guess what? We've already been certified. We've already had a class that's graduated.
Yeah.
So don't act like we're new here. We're not new to this. This is our second round. That's why we keep coming. So if you in here now, please share out the broadcast. If you don't need a grant, somebody else does.
That's right.
We're
Somebody
trying to give you money. We're trying to give it to you. And it's
we're giving you prizes to share out to people.
And share out because you're going to get prizes. So that's why we're here every morning to tell you, go get your certification, get the grant money, because things have changed. You're going to have to be certified in something.
Okay.
In something to get paid. We're tired of doing stuff for free. We're tired of being underpaid. Go get your certification.
Absolutely.
And get 85 to 90% off of the program. Who else is doing that? I don't know.
And there's a way to work that out too, because yes, you do have to have some skin in the game. Everybody knows. And if you don't want to admit it, I'm going to put it out there for you. You know daggone well, anything that somebody gives you for free, you don't pay any attention to it for so long.
Right. You're right.
You know why you don't? Because something else comes along that you put your money into. So that's where you put your priority. That's where you prioritize your time. So, no, you have to have some skin in the game, because what business are you going to start for absolutely free all the way through from beginning to end? You're going to make $1 million off of a business you started for free, and you're never going to invest any money or anything in it along the way. But you're going to get something out. Oh, that kind of sounds like one of them suits. But anyway, I digress. Getting off subject now. You know, it sounds like one of them things that you put your money in and you put in $500, you go get $50,000 back. That don't even sound right. That doesn't sound right. So already, you know, you gotta have some skin in the game, but there's a way to work out the skin too, where it's not painful to you.
Right.
And you have something that you can turn into $1 million. You can build it however you want to build it. Build it high, build it wide.
It's yours.
It's up to you, because it's your business to run as you see fit. But I'm gonna tell you now, if you think there's something out there that you're gonna build with for free, you bring it to me, because I can guarantee you, if you don't put it in on the front end, it's going in on the back end. It's going to come in the middle. It's going to come in somewhere. Now, if you can show me how to build something for absolutely scot-free to $1 million, don't ever have to invest anything, you bring it to me. Let me check it out. Don't forget, y'all, share the broadcast. Because we have some special prizes coming up for you. And go to www.blackwomenequalpay, apply, because interviews, let me tell y'all something. You see us coming and talking about this every day, but there's going to be a day when we're going to be talking about something completely different. And that's going to mean that the grants have all been snatched up. Don't miss your opportunity to put your time and energy into you, because people are interviewing right now today. There are interviews today. There were interviews yesterday. So $1 million is great, but it's not going to last forever. This is the second go round, and I know somebody said, if they do it again, I'll jump on it the second time around. Well, here's your opportunity, because it may not be a third time. Oh, go ahead, Tabitha. Congratulations.
Oh my gosh, Tabitha, congratulations. Yeah.
See, she's over there on the scope.
Look, one more spot gone.
Mouthwash, Periscope.
One more spot gone, y'all. Look at that.
Yep.
I am so happy. Come on, y'all. Like Tabitha.
Congratulations, Tabitha.
So Tabitha is on her way to choose. She got funded, so she gets to choose her.
Okay. She will got funded.
It wouldn't surprise me if she ended up at some point right here on the BYOB show, so that she can grow whatever certification that she decided to enroll in. So I know one thing, she'll be walking across the graduation stage.
Yes, she will. Her whole life gonna be changed on day one. Yes.
Yes, it
whole
is.
Life. That is beautiful. That sounds like y'all don't understand how good that makes us feel to see that. That must know, we
welcome to
what we're doing, us getting up here, this commitment to come talk to you guys, it's working. You guys see it. Right, full living in action. We don't know Tabitha Pittman, but someone broadcast, she came in through Periscope and seen us, but she heard and she wants to make a difference. And there was one more thing really quick. When you mentioned, like, if you don't want to leave your job, everybody is not meant to be a boss and be a leader, and that's okay. And it may be fearful to be a leader and to be a boss. What we're trying to do is we want you to have security that you're going to be able to make some type of income, because Corona taught you, if you're one of those who depend on the job, if that's just all you're happy with that. But now there are pandemics that can come and stop you from working that job. Then what you're going to do, because rely on the government, you have to have some kind of backup plan, because always expecting someone to be there for you, they're not. And you're going to get real bitter and mad at the world when we sat up here and talked to you for 37 minutes this morning.
And let you know that you can take your destiny into your own hands, because there's no better ground than to sow a seed in, than to sow it into yourself. Because when you're sowing into a woman, you are sowing into the community, to a household. You're sowing into the world.
Yes.
You are sowing into the world. As we close out, any closing remarks y'all want to give to people? I just want to say to the replayers, make sure you put in #replay, because you may stop by while we're out. We may not be home, because we have to go out and create this beautiful world and create our wealth and our destinies with our certifications. But we want to know that you came by. We want to know you stopped by to see us while we weren't home. So leave us a note and put #replay, so that we can even put you into the drawing for the prizes.
So Rosie, I also want to say, if you sign up when we're off, come back tomorrow and let us know that you enrolled, so we can give you a shout out.
Yes.
Yes.
Because it's exciting to see people changing, taking the opportunity to change their life. It's exciting.
Yes, it is. I'm gonna end with, let's go out with this year with a bang. Changing our minds, changing our hearts, our soul. Let's just elevate to a whole new level, and let's do that together by going and getting certified.
Right.
Ebony, you're on mute, sweetie.
I am. I just realized that. Kayshawn, you just did a really good job saying that, because I don't really have anything else to say towards that, because it is about to be a new year. New year. Let's not wait for January 1st. let's roll over the new year already with the right equipment that we need.
Absolutely. So, y'all, we love y'all. We don't take you all for granted that you show up here with us every day. We appreciate that. So make sure you come back later on tonight for the After Dark show. And we will meet you here in the morning. Bright and early, bright and bushy-tailed in living color.
Yeah.
And we are asking the folks over on YouTube to come on back in the house with us. The ones over on the scope, that's Periscope, y'all. That's the mouthwash. And of course, our Facebookers. Come on back. Come on in the room. And with that, we're going to tell you all have a wonderful, wonderful day. Have a wonderful day on purpose. Bye, everybody.
Bye.